Hello everyone and welcome to the Coaching Masters channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the different types of coaches that you can be. Now, I've been really excited to make this video for you guys because as you're going to see, there are tons and tons of coaches out there, different options that you guys can choose from. And this means that you can really pick the one that feels in alignment with you. Pick the niche that you really want to help, the people you really want to help, and we can all go out there and be different types of coaches and all achieve success. Now, there are honestly so many different types of coaches that I am not going to be able to put them all in this video. There's absolutely no way. So this is going to have to be a multi-series. So this will be part one of the different types of coaches that you can choose from. And my name is Bonnie. I'm an experienced coach and the community leader here at the Coaching Masters. This channel is all about helping you achieve that complete freedom-based lifestyle by becoming an online coach. So let's dive in and see what different types of coaches are there out there so that you can really pick the one that feels true to you. So number one is the classic life coach. So this is a person who guides someone through their journey, helps them overcome any obstacles, and really helps them to achieve their goal and figure out what's been stopping them and just gain clarity to move forward. Now, this is someone that will help them in any and all areas of their life. So it is a very broad type of coach. Now, I'm sure you've heard many people out there being life coaches and some may have gained success. I'm sure some of you are thinking, oh, well, Tony Robbins has been very successful as a life coach. But I am here to say that although it may seem like a great idea that you're helping people with anything and everything, it may not be the direction that is going to be best for you in order to achieve that success. And now I can hear you saying, but why not? And I'm going to argue that it's important to really niche down. So we want to get something that is more specific than just a life coach. And I'm going to tell you why, because I can hear you go, but they made it work. Why can't I? Now, because coaching is gaining in popularity, it means more and more people are choosing to become life coaches. So we want to differentiate from the pack, right? We want to make ourselves unique. So that's reason number one. The second thing is people are actually starting to search for specific coaches for their problems. Now, this is something that has begun to trend, and I can only see this trend growing in popularity in the future. So the importance of niching down is going to be massive. We all have unique problems. We all have things that happen in our life, but we all have a unique problem that is calling our attention. And you want to be the master of that problem. So you want to be the type of coach that can just help someone with that specific problem and get them the results. This is just going to help you, like I said, differentiate so that people see you as someone that is unique and can help them fix that particular problem. This will just help it be easier for people to find you. And I know this can seem counterintuitive because sometimes we're like, oh, but if I help anyone and everyone, then won't I get more people? No, people will actually be more drawn to you and come to you quicker if your marketing and who you are and the type of coach that you are is specific and just represents a specific problem, okay? Now, you can still be a typical life coach. That is on you, that is your prerogative. But we would suggest, and I would suggest just maybe giving it a second thought and just figuring out, who would you really like to work with? And really, what is that specific type of coach that you can be? If you do choose to be a life coach, it's not just a life coach, it's still a really incredible coach and it has helped many people. But if you do choose to be a life coach, you can do it with different types of ages and things like that. So I know common, we see people working with adults. That is obviously something you can do, but there are life coaches that work with children, that work with youth, that work with teenagers. So there are other options out there. And I would just like to highlight these options as well, because I've seen them growing in popularity. And having coaching for children, youth, teenagers, we can only see the benefits because limiting beliefs and all of those things begin when we're young. So if we can tackle those things hopefully sooner than adulthood, the results can only be better, right? We can only see progress faster. One can hope. We're going to start to see kind of research in this hopefully coming up because it is something that is still new, but it's very exciting. I also want to highlight that if you are working with children, youth, teenagers, anyone under the age of consent in the country that you are in, for a lot of places this is 18, you will need a parental consent. So that would just be a part of your contracting and consent forms and everything else. But otherwise, you can absolutely work with these different types of people. Now, the second type of coach that there is out there that you can be is a career coach. Now, this is someone who helps you with your career. So the focus here is on career. So this means that maybe you are fresh out of university or you haven't had a job or career yet. This is someone that can help you find the career of your dreams, find a career that really works for you, something that you want to pursue moving forward. Now, another possibility is someone who is already in a career, but they're in a career that they don't enjoy. Now, we saw a lot of people turning to career coaches after the pandemic because they weren't enjoying the careers and they realized that maybe they weren't being valued. And so they wanted a change to find a career that was more fulfilling, something that provided them more enjoyment and job satisfaction. And so they were hiring career coaches to help them with that transition and to just discover a new path. Because sometimes we're stuck in a career and we know what's not working, we know what we don't like, but we don't really know where to go. We don't really know what we actually want to do. So this is where a career coach would come in, and it would help someone figure this out. And again, hopefully find them the career of their dreams and find them something that they really find fulfilling and find that enjoyment in, because that is really important. When we have a career, you know, it's something that takes up a lot of our time, most of our time. So we do want it to be something that is enjoyable, that's fulfilling, you know, that's not draining day in, day out. So those are some situations where people would hire a career coach. Now they will help them from maybe the start of the journey, maybe the mid journey. They can help with the transition period as well. So if you're transferring from one career to another career, maybe you've got some fears with that. So they would help them with that path as well, and that part of the process as well. They might be able to help them with the interview process or the resume process. So there are lots of different options here. Career coach can help them with dealing with rejection, because maybe they have found the career that they really want, but it's going to take some time to really step into that. And so if they do get that rejection, the career coach can help them really manage that. Now, within career coach, there might be some people that choose to niche down even more. So maybe, like I said, if you want to help someone through the interview process, then they would just be an interview coach, and literally everything that they would do would be around that interview process and really help someone nail that. Some other coaches might just be specific resume coaches, where they really help them to rewrite their resume and just create that perfect resume. So again, there are different sub niches that you can do within this, but it's just really up to you what type of career coach you really want to be, where you see yourself, and if you do want to niche down from there. The third type of coach that you can be is the money coach. Now, I've heard this called a few different things. I think they are all quite interchangeable, so it doesn't really matter. It's just whatever one you like best or what you want to call yourself. So money coach, I've heard financial coach, I've heard wealth coach, but basically what this type of coach does is focus around finances. Show me the money. Right? So they're going to focus on the money, and they're going to just help you to gain control of your finances. They're going to guide you through making financial decisions. So they're going to start by just seeing where someone is at and help them get to where they want to be. Really, this is the job of any coach, but with finances, they're going to take a look at their finances, see where they're at, see if they're in debt, you know, see where maybe the challenges are, and they're going to help them get to where they want to be. So within this, they might be trying to help them with their money mindset. So working on any blocks or limiting money beliefs that they have. They may help them to budget or to work on savings, or they may help them with investing. Now, again, you can sub niche down, so create that smaller niche where maybe you are just a investing coach and you just really teach people about investing, or you are a budgeting coach and you really just help them dive into budgeting. Whatever you feel like is going to be best for you, whatever you want to do, but there is that kind of broader of money coach, financial coach, and again, someone that just helps someone to really gain control of their financial future, gain control of their financial situation, and get them to where they want to be. Here's where you're at, here's the money, this is what you want, and a financial coach can help you get there. The fourth type of coach that we're going to be talking about is the health coach. Now, this is someone that helps you to achieve body goals, physical goals, someone who helps you get fitter or eat more healthily or just develop more healthy habits. I've also seen the health coach niche down into specific things as well. I've also heard people say, you know, a wellness coach, which can be similar, but I think wellness coach works more along like different lifestyle changes and things like that. So how do you create those more healthy habits moving forward and just make that a part of your daily routine and just help them to be kind of more on top of just those daily goals and to help them be sustaining. So they want to help them sustain those healthy habits over a long period of time. And people can get really specific with this. And again, if any of these stand out to you or you really want to be a specific type of health coach, I definitely encourage it, because again, it's just going to help you get those people that are really attracted to your specific type of coach, your specific niche. Some examples of this I have seen for health coaches are eating disorder coaches. I've seen fitness coaches, sport coaches. So again, more in that physical. I have seen vegan coaches and sleep coaches, diabetic coaches. So again, coaches that focus on maybe a chronic illness or a chronic condition, and they just help people with that specific thing. I've seen paleo coaches, I've seen yoga coaches, and now this can be really cool because you can do it in different types of ways. So I've seen it where they do yoga, a yoga practice, but they're also doing the coaching through it. So as you move, you're going through your goals and your obstacles and your challenges, and this can just be a really special way of getting it out. So it would be interesting to try if yoga is your thing. You can try and develop a practice around on that, different types of movement. So there's different options there. I've also heard of holistic health coaching. So these are people that use just more holistic approaches. They're more in tune with maybe those listening to your body approaches and things like that. So tune into eating just when you're hungry and like really listening to your body. So different holistic type of health practices as well. So again, those are a ton of different types of coaches that you can be just within health coaching, but you can definitely just be a health coach as well. Again, it's just whatever rings true for you. The fifth type of coach that we have is the spiritual coach. So now these people are similar to life coaches, but they help to connect you to something on a deeper level. So they really are searching for maybe a connection to something greater, or just really diving into that soul connection, looking at themselves at who they are at their core, at a spiritual level, at a soul level. And they may include, again, some more holistic practices. So spiritual coaching might involve meditation or spiritual practices or breathing exercises, Reiki, meditation, different things like this. Now, these can also be used in a regular coaching session as well. So if you do want to use these, you don't have to be specifically a spiritual coach, but this is definitely something that would go along with that. And they really just help you to find that deeper purpose, that deeper meaning in life. So whereas life coaching or something along those terms might be just at a more goal level, this is looking at everything from your soul, your values, what's in alignment with just that person that you truly are deep inside, connecting you to your higher self and just finding spiritual fulfillment. The sixth type of coach that we have that you can be is the relationship coach. The relationship coach is someone who helps you to improve or develop relationships. Now, this can be relationships with partners, friends, family. And again, you can be specific with, you help someone with a specific relationship, or you can be more broader and help people with multiple relationships. It's going to be up to you. And they can vary in the types of relationships that they work with. So a relationship coach might work with someone who is not currently in a relationship, but is looking to be in a relationship, and they can get them ready for that process. They also work with individuals who are in relationships and help them to be the best that they can be in that relationship and help them to develop a better connection with others, uncover any limiting beliefs they have in regards to the relationship, and anything that's holding them back from maybe being their full self or truest self in that relationship. So it's just really at its core helping you with your connection to others, whether it's that one-to-one person, whether it's that partner, family members, friends, whatever it is. They just help you to build that up so that you can be authentic in whatever relationship you're in as well, because that's really important. Now, within this as well, there are definitely different types of subgroups or different types of relationship coaches out there. So again, you may want to be more specialized, and you can do this by being an intimacy coach. You could be a breakup coach. So again, breakup coach, helping someone who has just gotten out of a relationship, help them to figure out this new life. Again, it's a bit of a transition period. So helping them transition into dating life to single life again, helping them to be okay in the single life, helping them to be better and stronger and everything for that new relationship, that next relationship, and just help them to move forward through that new transition period and for what's coming for them. We also have a sex coach in this category. So again, someone that helps on those more intimate levels, whether it's, self or with partners or other individuals, just helping them connect to that part of themselves. And the seventh type of coach that we are going to talk about today, the seventh and final coach that we're going to talk about today, is similar in lines with relationship coach, but it's again more specific, and I thought it deserved its own category, was the divorce coach. So someone who is going through a divorce is going through quite a serious life change. They're going through a life event. Again, it's a huge transition phase. So this coach can help them throughout that process, whether it's during or whether it's at the end of it. Maybe the divorce is finalized and they're just trying to figure out what their next steps are, who they are again outside of that relationship. That's a really big thing, because sometimes our partners and everything can have an impact on who we are and we feel a bit lost. And so a divorce coach may help them find themselves again, put themselves out there in the world again. So there's a lot that this type of coach can do for people, and there is so much value in that, just that process of figuring out decisions as well, because there are so many new decisions that come with coming out of a divorce. So maybe they have to think about, what the children are going to do if there are kids, and, living situations and everything else. So there's just a lot of new challenges, environments, discussions that need to be had. And so this can be a great type of coach for someone to go into and help these people just find that new lease on life and help them realize, you know, it's not over. Life isn't done just because a divorce happened, and they can go out there and still be happy and still, you know, find love again and everything else. So those are the 7 types of coaches that I have for you guys today. And like I said, there are tons more. So just you wait on what is good to come. I can't wait to show you the rest of them in a new video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what type of coach that you want to be, if any of these are ringing true for you, if you know what type of coach you want to be. And maybe I haven't mentioned it yet. Maybe you've got your eyes on something else and you're thinking, oh no, I want to be this type of coach. But let me know in the comments what type of coach you want to be. And don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.